We bombed the living daylights out of Pakistan. Footage is still being released, as it was today, of India's BSF blowing up Pakistan terror pads and Pak Ranger posts along the LOC and IB during the height of Operation Sindoor, when these terror pads were fully loaded and the idea was to infiltrate terrorists. But despite the thrashing, the Pakistanis aren't getting the message. The Director General of BSF has told us that it is back amassing terrorists at launch pads. Can you believe it, viewers? Listen into this.
हमने हालांकि एक कड़ा संदेश पाकिस्तान को भेजा है, परंतु उस मुल्क पे हम विश्वास नहीं कर सकते हैं। वहाँ पे किसी भी प्रकार से अगर दोबारा से रीग्रुपिंग होती है तो वो हमारी इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसीज और हमारे से छिपेगा नहीं, और आने वाले समय में किसी भी परिस्थिति से निपटने के लिए हम सक्षम हैं।
The Prime Minister has warned Pakistan that every goalie or bullet it fires from across the LOC or through its proxies on Indian soil will be responded with a gola. He said Pakistan should live peacefully, eat roti, otherwise India's goalies are ready to be fired. Listen in.
पाकिस्तान के हमले का जवाब हमने इतनी ताकत से दिया कि उनके सारे एयरबेस आज भी आईसीयू में पड़े हैं, आज भी आईसीयू में पड़े हैं। ये हमारी सेना का सटीक ऑपरेशन था। कुछ ही घंटों में पाकिस्तान ने सफेद झंडा फहराना शुरू कर दिया। उन्होंने कहा कि हम गोली नहीं चलाना चाहते। हमने कहा हम तो पहले भी कह देते थे भाई, सुख चैन की जिंदगी जियो, रोटी खाओ, वरना मेरी गोली तो है ही।
But perhaps after the assessment report by the BSF, India needs to revisit the stratagem. The Israelis specialize in hot pursuit. Should we also adopt a strategy of preemption? Hit them as they assemble at these terror pads, not after they cross, infiltrate and hit us? Let's go straight across to Major Manik Jolly and ask his opinion. He's strategic affairs analyst. Manik Jolly, do you think the time has come not to sit on our haunches, but to go across whenever we see a build-up and target them at their launch pads? Why wait?
Hi, Rahul. Thanks for having this interesting and very critical discussion. I think especially since we are in middle of Op Sindoor, we have not announced a termination. It gives India all the rights to go after these launch pads if they have been identified. There is no reason for us to wait. I mean, yes, there will be analysts who will come up with a lot of points why we should not do it. But I think if you just judge the pros and cons, we have a lot of pros if we go ahead and do that attack. Firstly, the more terrorists and bases we take out, we keep India safer, because these people are getting together only to launch another terror attack, just basic logic. Secondly, it also takes away the great narrative which Pakistan and opposition and everybody is crying about Trump's interference. I think if we go and hit them, we conclusively prove that it was the the cessation of fire was because the military of both countries decided that. It was not that we got influenced by President Trump. So if we go after these terror camps, that will be a very solid reply in that section and prove it for once and all that we decide when we attack, who we attack, where we attack.
Can this be, Major Jolly, just a very simple, straightforward question. If we were to cross the LOC or even use munitions, as we have done in these pictures, would it be construed as a revisitation of the adventurism, etc., that Pakistan would like to accuse us of to start something?
I think we can't take away that part from Pakistan. It has to be, it's the reality that we live in, that Pakistan will continue to keep crying, keep spreading the canards and its narratives, and that we are the victims here, all that. And we have to start looking beyond that. It is like we often say, the nuclear bluff. This is another part of, another side of that coin. That whenever we attack the terror camps, they will come up with these lies, they will come up with these cries. So we have to stop, we have to ignore them totally. And if we have the capability, there's no reason stopping, because I'll come back to the first point I said. We are in middle of the Op Sindoor. It is in continuation. We have the full right to go after the terror camps, and we should go for it. The only fear, the biggest thing everybody would say is, would this escalate now? You know, that escalation ladder has been spoken much about in the past 1 month.
Yeah.
But I think India is pretty much capable, and we have displayed that we are able to handle that, even if they want to take it to next level. So there is no point waiting for these. As the terror infrastructure goes, the entire arteries of the infrastructure actually start to build up within India as well as in the back end of Pakistan also. Why give that chance? We should keep striking whenever we can. So you keep destroying the camps and do not let that, you know, reach the next level, because once these terror camps are established and you wait that for once they are built up, then we'll take them out. By the time they have trained hundreds of terrorists and sent them all across.
That's true. And,
So
and we
I
can't
would be of
afford
the
another
opinion that
Pahalgam.
we should take them out.
We are trying to build the economy in Kashmir. We want people to actually visit. We want that normalcy quotient to return. You've seen Omar Abdullah today at Pahalgam itself. He was by the river. He was by the main selfie point. He was also on his way to different other parts where tourists hang out, trying to build once again confidence in tourists at the peak of summer and the summer break to return. So viewers, if we see them on the other side, go after them. Major Jolly is very clear. Don't take chances.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.